right. Welcome officially to our Shake Up Open House. We're doing a 6-week challenge. As you all know, it's 6 weeks, starts April 15th. And potentially we'd like to do 2 teams. If it doesn't work out that way, we'll do 1 team. But Lauren and I are the coaches. So we would love to answer any questions you might have, tell you a little bit about the plan for the 6 weeks. It's going to be fitness based or fitness focused. So we're going to look at the functional fitness plan and we're going to fill that out every week. And I do have that here. Functional fitness plan looks like this. It has 2 cardios, 2 strengths, 1 balance, which I'm surprised with that one. One balance, mobility, stretching, recovery, 2 workouts. Is like the 100-day challenge. Oh, did we just focus on fitness on those? Yeah, we're not focusing on the pillars. Our last challenge, the holiday hustle, we did more of honing in on the pillars, the 8 pillars. So this is more fitness based. We're going to fill out this guy weekly, and then we have a class goal we're going to set for the 6 weeks, which we've done in previous challenges. And then we're going to set a micro goal if you'd like, something fitness based. For Lauren and I, we're going to focus on recovery and getting more of that stretching in. So that could be part of your micro goal. Doesn't necessarily have to be like the strength or cardio aspect, or maybe it's more balance you're working on. So we're going to set a micro goal, class goal, and then fill this out weekly. And that is the plan. 6 weeks. We're going to have a team meeting every other week. And then, did I miss anything there, Lauren?
I don't think so. We just decided that since we've done the holiday hustle version a couple times with all the pillars, that we were just going to do a fitness goal this time. And we thought it was a good time of year, like spring coming into summer, and kind of coming off like that strength beyond, that people kind of had some of these goals they wanted to reach, like upping their weights, or like I'm working with someone right now who wants to train for a 5K. So it kind of just gave us that idea, like people have these fitness goals they want to reach. And we know sometimes when there's like a lot of things to focus on, it's hard to get to all of them. So one thing, and I'd put it in the newsletter, but a lot of times around this time of year, you'll start seeing stuff that's really like very weight loss focused, or how you look. And with our approach, we just want you to be strong and healthy. So whatever that looks like. The only numbers we count around here are like class numbers and milestones and VFit anniversaries and stuff. So, yeah, and just really using this really good tool to help you have like a really well-balanced fitness plan. So does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, and have fun doing it, right? Because that's what we do.
Exactly.
We have fun doing it.
And I know a lot of you do take a lot of classes. But I know, like for myself and even for Lindsay, like it's just nice when you know that you have like a plan, or you have a coach, or you have somebody that you're reporting to. And reporting to sounds kind of like, maybe that's the wrong use of words, but when you kind of have like a plan or someone that you're accountable to, you'll like stick to it more. Like even saying, I'm going to go to that class. You just tell someone and you do it and you show up. That's the whole idea behind this as well. Or sometimes we might lean towards just taking yoga classes or just taking cardio classes. So this is a good way to work with the team to balance that out. And you can show up to classes together. It doesn't have to be all VFit related. So if you want to get all of your cardio by like going for walks and hiking, you can do that. You'll just write it in that little box that you went for maybe a couple runs or walks, and then you do your strength through VFit. So it can be formatted however you want, not all VFit related, because it is beautiful outside.
Yeah, and another reason we came up with this was because we did the 8-week fitness fuel up with one-on-one coaching, and we found some just like really great success with that, working with people with what Lauren just said, like the accountability part, like just checking in with someone, or know that somebody's like looking at the classes you took, or yeah, you're having to like report into someone each week. It was just really powerful. And I know Lauren has a coach with running that she does the same thing, that's super helpful, just that check-in. Yay, Anne Marie, you're about to create something. Oh, perfect. I know, right before summer, it's like we need this little just before we get busy with summer things and being outside all the time, doing summer outdoor things. We're, yeah, getting all our classes in, getting our fitness to that next level as we come into the summer. Hi,
If
Arlene
you
has joined.
most of you have been around VFit for a while, but if you need any help like setting up your classes, like or your weekly plan, or you need some guidance, we can always help you with that. Like if you had some certain focus, we could help you pick some classes. But the functional fitness plan, it does show on like one side, like Lindsay was showing you, you fill it out and then you would just turn that in each week. But on the back, or there's another sheet attached, it does list all the classes and kind of what category they fall in. So if you haven't seen that before, I know we have a lot of different tools we use around here, but if you haven't seen that before, then it does kind of help you plan on there. So if you know you want more strength, you just look on that sheet and then put it on there.
Yeah, Arlene, you did the fitness fuel up, didn't you? Or did you do the total health? Yeah, she did the fitness fuel up. So I
Yeah,
was just
she did
saying
great.
that this is kind of a spin-off from working one-on-one with the fitness fuel up, more of a group team accountability with the team and coach.
Yeah, that one was good too. Hopefully Arlene doesn't mind, but she was getting in shape like to prepare for tennis. And so we also like picked some classes that were going to help with that. So maybe you have an outside goal outside of VFit that you're working towards, but you want to use VFit to help supplement or get you ready for that event or activity or sport or whatever it is that you're doing, then we can help plan that as well.
Yeah, it can all go together. Got some goals. If not, let's set some goals. Let's think about that. Let's get to that. What do we want? What goals do we want to set before summer starts? Yes. Any questions?
Yes, Linda.
Linda,
You can just
I'm wondering
unmute
what you're
yourself.
cooking.
Okay. Oh, meatloaf.
Yum.
I love my
Yummy.
meatloaf. It's good. Just make sure, feel, I don't know. It's just one of those kinds of dishes. Anyway, and I make it really good. So, but a couple of questions, and you may have already said this and it went over my head. So I know you said how many weeks, but I can't remember what you said. Number one.
6.
6 weeks. Okay. And then I know you said once a week, we fill it in and turn it. I just, yes, take a picture and send it in. Okay. And then you have, I think you called it a micro goal. Is that what you called it?
Yes. Hmm.
Something
Like a
in
sub goal.
particular, like if I really want to focus on balance and strength, you know, something like that, then I'm going to want to be taking more of those, be more aware of trying to incorporate more of those classes. Okay. And then is there a weekly meetup, or this is just like all you talk about team, but how are we a team unless we're meeting up and being accountable to each other? That part and you may have said that, I just didn't hear.
We'll have team meetings every other week. We'll do a team meeting, and then we'll also have a communication. It will probably be WhatsApp. I think that's been the best in previous challenges for everyone, is to do a WhatsApp group just for the 6 weeks.
Okay.
So we'll have WhatsApp, and then we'll also encourage each other to show up to classes. Like we've done that in other challenges too, and that's like one of our favorite parts too of challenges is supporting each other in classes. We probably won't do a Facebook group or Polo. We've tried to narrow it down to just one for the challenge, and it's the WhatsApp works out pretty well because you can do videos or like video messages in WhatsApp also. So if you want to talk to us other than in the meetings.
Yeah, so our first meeting would pretty much be like a week from today-ish. Just to go over it, like meet each other, see what kind of goals there are, go over our dashboard. Oh, you're gonna have to get it, Amory. Well, you don't have to, of course. If you don't want to add like another app in your life, you don't have to do it by
I was
any
just
means.
thinking that today. I was like, there's so many apps. I'm like all day just in apps.
Yeah, there are so many, and sometimes you can keep up and sometimes you can't, and that's okay as well.
Yeah.
You know, you do what you can, and we'll probably be sending out some emails too. So if you're like, oh, the WhatsApp is just too much. But yeah, so
Yeah.
meeting to get set up a midway. I mean, 6 weeks is probably gonna go by pretty fast. And then we'll do one the last week as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause some people don't have Facebook. So it's like, well,
Mhm.
so yeah, finding something that is easiest for everyone, doable. So love it though. Thanks for those great questions, Linda. You're welcome, Anne Marie. Yay. Yeah. K Dub, what are you thinking? Thinking about joining?
Yeah, I think it would be good. I've had on my mind, you know, there's been a lot of distractions lately, but I've had on my mind, especially to have like a nice balance, making sure that I'm, you know, getting the core and the strength. Of course, balance is always brilliant for me, but yeah. And to be able to, you know I could chime in with you guys probably anytime, but it's nice to know that it's part of a program where I can bug the crap out of you and you can't do anything about it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, but no, seriously, I think also to just get input on, okay, I'm doing these, what else should I be looking at? Yeah, so I think that would be good to have it diversified a little bit more. I tend to do, go to the same classes and need to step out a little bit. Like one that always surprises me and I don't ever sign up for it, but whenever I go, it's awesome, is the core and caboose. But I think
Good
it's like,
one.
early in the morning. And maybe another thing I could use a little accountability for is, and I'm going to call myself out right now, I still have never done an on-demand class. So it's like, Kristen, you always have loved Matt Pilates, and maybe help me be accountable to doing one on-demand per week. Because, I know like what Lauren just
Yeah.
said, it's like when you put it out there and you are accountable to it, you just tend to make it happen. So I tend to make it happen a lot more when I say I'll be at a class. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
I love adding that on demand to your class goal. That's brilliant.
Be good.
Yeah. And now it's like we have a bunch of Pilates Express, so it's 15 minutes.
Oh, I've been going to that a little bit. Yeah, no, that's any 15-minute classes, my friend.
It's a perfect amount of time for on demands. I see a lot of like Pilates or Core Express and then a Stretch Express. So that's just like your half hour right there. You get a stretch in too.
Yeah. And it's hard sometimes, especially at lunchtime. It's like I have every intention, but then when my brain is so focused on just jamming out work, it's not always easy to leave at that moment. But, I can take 15 minutes on another moment and do an on demand, right?
Yeah. Think about the feeling afterwards.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing like getting
How do
that
you feel
blood going, especially in the morning. It's really great. Like it just
Mhm.
really gets my brain cooking. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It really
It's
is
not always
amazing.
easy to do, but it is worth it.
Yeah.
So worth it. Yeah. Yay.
Well,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
Any other questions you guys can think of? Sometimes we have this idea that it is so clear to us, and then we'll realize, oh, yeah, not get relayed exactly how we thought. So we just want to make sure it's clear
And simple. We do want to try to keep
and
it simple
simple.
so that it isn't overwhelming. Like, yeah, adding more to your plates or
Exactly.
How many people are signed up so far?
I think 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we will kind of decide over the next week if it's one team or two. It'll be either, Lindsay or I, just based on the amount of people.
Yeah. And I haven't signed up yet, so I'm not in that count.
So it's going up. Linda, did you want to?
Yeah, I was just going to ask, because I hadn't seen anything. I just hadn't looked at any of the emails that Rochelle probably sent out regarding the details of it. And so how much does it cost?
$99, and then Connect gets 10% off.
Okay.
For the
just
6 weeks.
Our code, or I can put it in the group if you need.
Yeah, what
And
does
feel
that
free
break
to just,
down to?
what?
Oh, I was just thinking, like, what does that break down to? Rochelle always breaks it down, like how many dollars per day that is. I love that. If I can do math,
And you can always,
I don't even
you
know.
know, post in Facebook or text our number, or, you know, me, Lindsay, Rochelle, Maria, get those messages on our VFit number. So lots of ways to get in touch if you have other questions you don't want to ask in the group, or if it comes up later, for sure. So you have until
There we go.
Sunday.
$2.35 a day for some accountability.
Yeah, when you say it like that.
I know, right? All right, friends. Anything else? Any questions? I hope you all join. Be great to have each of you.
Thanks for
Aw,
doing
you're
this.
welcome, Anne-Marie. Yes. Thanks, Anne-Marie. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Kathy K, you love our challenges.
She does.
We hope you join.
Yeah, and Arlene, this would be fun. It'd be like our fitness fuel up part 2. All right,
Yes.
friends, we'll let
So
you
we love
go. But have a good Monday. And of course, we're here if you need anything. And we look forward to seeing you, hopefully.
Thanks for coming.
right.
Appreciate y'all being here.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye, guys. Bye.